Taste these oven-baked wheat and bran flakes. No preservatives. Post the best raisin bran this country boy's ever tasted. Make the natural choice. New Post Natural Raisin Bran.
Better get going, we're gonna be late.
And you are changing the subject again, Brenda.
I am not.
No? Gee, I thought we were talking about Dylan.
You were talking about Dylan. I'm not saying another word because you won't listen to me anyway.
That is not true, Brenda.
It is true. Come on, Wally, admit it. You're jealous.
I am not jealous. God, I hate these things.
You are too jealous.
Brenda, this is not jealousy. This is anger. You go running off in a gang fight. Go zooming around the back of this guy's bike trying to help him escape from the cops. But that's okay, right? Well, it's guys like that that can get you killed.
Guys like that? Guys like what, Wally?
Brenda, you know, you're choking me.
Come on, guys like what?
Guys that you don't even know, Brenda. Guys that hang around with crooks. Guys that get you involved in chain fights. Is that enough, Brenda?
Do you want to know what your problem is?
Yeah.
You have got this thing against leather jackets and bikes. If you just got to know Dylan, you would see that he is a really nice guy, Wally.
Oh, yeah, I got that. The moment I walked in the bedroom at your house.
You got what?
That you think he's more than just a nice guy.
And you said you're not jealous? Why don't you just even try to understand? All I was doing, Wally, was just simply trying to help a sick, innocent person out of a mess. What do you want from me, huh? Just to quit being nice to people just because we're engaged?
You know what I want from you, Brenda? I want you to tell me the truth. Is that so much to ask? Do you love me?
How can you even ask me that, Wally? Everything I did was because I love you. Why? I don't know, because all you do is yell at me.
I yell at you because you make me crazy. Because you pull these wild stunts.
This was not a stunt.
You go running off, Brenda. I have no idea where you are. I'm sure the police are going to call me and say you're dead in some bushes.
You really thought that?
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. And if anything happened to you, Brenda, I don't know what I would do.
You really love me, don't you, Wally?
Yes.
I'm sorry I scared you. I've missed you so much.
Brenda, I hate it when we're apart.
I love you. Wally.
What?
What about the party?
We're gonna be late.
Thanks for coming over on such a short notice, Captain. I know you've got other things on your mind tonight.
You made it sound very urgent when you called.
It is.
So, you have new information on Pan-Caribbean?
It's bigger than Pan-Caribbean. Sit down, Captain, please. I'm about to tell you something that you may find hard to believe. I've got no proof, and I can't reveal my source, but I guarantee it's true. There's a man, a well-known, powerful, revered politician who's been in the pay of organized crime for years.
Josh Harrington.
What do you know about him?
Just what you've said. I've known for a long time Harrington was the mob's man in the Senate. But my informant was killed and I haven't been able to prove anything.
Did your informant tell you that Harrington was a murderer?
Can you prove that?
No, I've got no evidence. Look, I'm telling you all this because he's the one you've got to go after, and I want you to know what you're up against. He killed once to protect himself. He'll do it again.
But I can't get this guy with vague accusations, Mr. Morgan. I need facts, evidence. Who was murdered and why? Come on, Morgan, you said this much. Give it all to me.
All right. This goes back a long way to the first crime committed, the one headed by Harrington himself years ago. Victor Markham had agreed to turn state's evidence, to name names.
I know that, and he disappeared. No one's seen him since.
Markham was on his way to the United States to testify. At the last minute, he decided not to board the plane. Instead, he sent a lawyer with the evidence. But the plane never made it. It was blown up, sabotaged.
And the evidence?
Lost.
Are you telling me that Harrington had this plane blown up?
That's right. So now you know what you're up against.
Who was on the plane, Mr. Morgan?
Well, that's not important.
It is to me. Well, tell me, damn it, you're tying my hands.
The pilot, Jacqueline Marriott, and the lawyer.
10 years ago. What was the name of that lawyer, Mr. Morgan?
He was your father, Captain. His name was Baxter McCandless.
Coming. Yes?
Miss McCandless, my name is Sandy Vincent. I want to talk to your husband.
You're Emily Riley's brother-in-law. What do you want?
I have some important information about your baby that I think your husband would want to hear.
He's not home.
Too bad. Tell him to call me.
No, wait. What is it? No, you're not coming in here after what you've done to us.
Mrs. McCandless, you've got me all wrong. I don't want to hurt you or your baby. I'd like to see you keep little Allison. I'm just here to warn you that you and your husband are running out of time.
We still have time. There's a week until the court date.
I wish you had that long.
What are you saying?
You see, the child's real parents are very eager to get their baby back. So they've petitioned the court to start an investigation. I hate to tell you this, but they could take your baby away from you as early as tomorrow.
They can't do that.
Unfortunately, they can. And once the baby is back with them, it'll be that much harder for you to take her back. Too bad. All this because you gave the 10 grand to the mother. I guess you could appeal it. It might go your way.
Get out of here. Get out!
Tell your husband, I'll be in my office if he wants to reach me. Just one little phone call, that's all it takes. Have a nice evening, Mrs. McCandless.
Cranberries, raspberries, together, that's what.